Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here, and today we're going to talk about Steve Reeves again, and this time his tips on developing the back. We all know how Steve had a very nice, wide, thick, tapered back, so let's have a look at what he recommends for developing the back. This series continues after Steve Reeves won the Mr. America in 1947. There he is pictured with Alan Stephen. The source of this information is Your Physique, June in 1948, from my own personal collection, with here Clarence Ross on the cover after winning the professional Mr. USA competition. So Steve's tips. One should develop the three major areas, and these include obviously the lats, the trapezius muscle, which is the upper back and ties in nicely with the shoulders, and the lumbar region, which is very important in your midsection development as well. Of course, of all these areas, the lats, Steve finds, are the most important. Why? Because it gives the appearance of width. And for this reason, for developing a classical, aesthetic physique, this is a look that you want to achieve. The exercises that Steve Reeves recommends for the lats are different types of barbell rowing. For example, to the upper chest, which would develop the high lats, or barbell rowing to the waist, which would develop the low lats. Another exercise that he recommends is one-arm dumbbell rowing, and for this, Steve mentions that it really does help with complete development of the lats, and it also shapes the lats very well. He actually gives a tip here in that if you have one weak arm, that when you're doing one arm dumbbell rowing, you should start with the weak arm first, because it also has the effect of balancing out your arm strength. The dumbbell pullover is also an exercise that Steve Reeves recommends for shape and definition. And of course, he'd rather use a dumbbell for greater range of motion. Now, exercise for the traps. Steve recommends Olympic lifts such as the heavy clean, which is part, of Olympic lifting in the clean and jerk, or to a certain degree in the snatch. And he recommends performing this with an Olympic bar. Here he is at the beginning of a jerk or press motion after having cleaned it up to his chest. The other exercise he recommends is obviously dumbbell shrugs, with dumbbell shrugs giving much greater range of motion. Finally, for the lumbar region, Steve Reeves recommends exercising this region simply for protecting the spine. And as I said, it's very important for the midsection. The one exercise that he reckons is the best is the good morning, as shown here in this vintage photo. A bar is placed. If you don't know what it is, it looks like you're literally getting out or getting up, getting up a bed, or whatever, where you literally get up. It's like you're rising. It's a rising motion, hence it's called a good morning. A barbell is placed on the upper back, across the shoulders. You lean forward and you come up again. So this rising action is the good morning, for those of you that don't know. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Steve Reeves' tips and recommendations for developing the back. As I said, it's continued from the series that I've already started, where we've already looked at arm development, chest development, and now we're looking at back development. The next installment will be Steve Reeves on delts development. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave me your comments. This is the Golden Era Bookworm, and bye for now.